Sorry about that. It took forever because it wasn't letting me go. All right, that looks good. Bottom of the first coming up, it'll be Torres, Jones, Torkelson, Green, Vierling, Perez, Dingler, Keith, and Baez. Torres, Jones, and Torkelson deleted off. Let's just hope we don't look like we did the last few games here. All we can hope for is we don't suck now. Or we continue the slide. Who knows? At least a bunch of teams lost that we needed to lose, like the Guardians, I guess. What's up, Gibbs? No, the game started at 6:40, I guess. I thought it was 6:45. I'm always a little confused. Everyone starts at a slightly different time, and it's very frustrating. What's up, D8? It's going good. Busy, but you know, it is what it is. Lauer is their pitcher, and he's got a really good ERA, so we'll see how this goes. Ball one. Feeling pretty confident. Hopefully we can win a game here in the series. You never know. Yeah, big Tigers fan. I don't like that. Ground out, one away. Maybe Gibbs. Here's Jones, one away. Pitcher flips it to the first baseman. Now we'll see what Ja Jones can do. Is he? He could be. I mean, they have a good team, so not that surprising. They've been pitching really good. Call it strike one. That's always a good way. Doing just enough on offense. I don't really see any bad numbers. And Jones just hit a home run. Hell yeah, dude. We're up 1-0. Let's go. All right. 1-0 Tigers. Oh, I don't know, Lindsay. I don't know what to tell you if the sites aren't working. All right. Ja hits his 4th home run of the year. And it'll be 1-0. All right, 1-0. We finally homer since Riley. Well, I think we hit a couple of homers against the Pirates and lost. Charlie Morton, he might retire. Yeah, nice little 1-0 lead for the Tigers. Here's Torkelson. Called strike one. Ball one. 1-1. Yeah, we get a run early. We get a run in the first. One out. Nobody on. Yeah, he had a kind of a rough start, but yeah, and there was a lot of weird defensive stuff going on in that game too. And swinging strike two for Torque, it'll be 1-2. Yeah, it's been a minute since we scored first in a game. Hopefully, this is the start of a very fruitful outing for the boys. 2-2. What's up, Jake? He does? Well, that's good. Jones has decent power off lefties. He tends to hit a lot of doubles off of them. He's hitting 99, Melton was. That is good speed. We could use more like that. Hopefully he kind of figures it out, but I have a feeling he may be a trade piece. He has guy we would trade at the deadline for an armor bat written all over him. Yeah, I've seen him in a home run. I've seen him. That was his 4th one of the year. You guys play the Rockies? Well, you never know. Rockies are a weird team. Soon that will be Ethan Holiday versus Jackson Holiday. It'll be the brother game. 3-2 again coming up after a foul ball to Torque. Nice little at bat here. 7-pitch coming up. Maybe a nice little Torque double. I think he just popped out. Yep. 1 away or 2 away. I'll be honest, Torque was like the only guy getting any kind of consistently hits. Any kind of hits. What's up, D8? Second time, what's up? Here's Riley Green. See if that guy can do anything. Yeah, D8, I know you already said all this. Why are you repeating yourself? Are you not the actual D8 that was already here talking? Or are you just weirdly repeating yourself? Yeah, D8, why do you? Yeah, you're just like, you keep talking about it. Yeah, I'm just like, are you two different peoples? Yeah, we're up at 11 likes. Make sure you drop some likes off. 0-2. What's up, Miles? 1-2. You're good, D8. I'm just saying, like, I was just making sure there wasn't two of you in the chat was all. Sometimes some of the trolls on this channel will make duplicates of people and just start spamming, and I was just making sure. 2-2. Been a long day. Hopefully it turns into a good night for us all. 1-0, 2-2 count to Riley Green. 2 out. It is a lefty on the mound, so advantage to the pitcher here. Well, at least he hit the ball, I guess. Well, Green gets out on a fly out. That'll be the second out or third out of the inning. Tigers do strike first on a solo homer by Jemiah Jones. We'll see if we can keep it a 1-0 Tigers lead. Bichette, Barger, and Clement do up here in the top of the second. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of sports today, really. No real sports action today. It's a travel day for most teams in baseball on Thursday. But these unlucky teams that were either in series already or they Detroit and Toronto, I think Toronto is home and Detroit was in Pittsburgh, so it's not like they traveled very far. Pittsburgh's is literally like 4 hours away from Detroit, basically 6 hours, maybe like an hour by plane, 30 minutes. Yeah, rip to Hulk Hogan. You know, the wrestling part of Hulk Hogan, nothing else. He went out kind of a bad guy, which is kind of sad that he wasn't able to stop being like a weird racist on and again, it's not even anything to do with like his political views or anything. I don't care about any of that. It's like he had like 4 or 5 really, really racist meltdowns. And it's like, you know, with one, you can kind of forgive it. But it's like, I don't know, there was like a handful of them. And like one of them was so bad, the whole WWE just pretended he didn't exist for like 3 or 4 years. I was like, yeah, that's pretty bad. It seems like that might have just been who the guy was. And he kind of went out kind of sad and bitter. But again, you know, kudos to him. One of the greats, revolutionized the sport of wrestling, made it to a legitimate form of entertainment to some degree. Nothing but respect for him as a wrestler. The other part of him, I don't care much about the guy. But again, that's I can separate the art from the artist at some point now that he's gone too. And he was great. The Hulk Hogan part of his artistic expression, that was professional wrestling. I consider pro wrestling to be as legitimate as like any kind of other art. So no, I don't think it was like Stone Cold's not like a shitty bitter old man. Kevin Nash, none of those guys. It's like kind of just Hulk Hogan that's like that. That was like that. Nah. As a guy, he was a pretty fucked up guy. You should look up the thing he said about his daughter in his sex tape. Yeah, Jones hit a home run, Miles. Like, You'll kind of read that and go, oh, he's kind of a, and then you'll like read another thing that he did, and then another thing. It's like, oh, he genuinely had hate in his heart. He was a hateful old man. And he wasn't that old when he was doing that. He was like 40 or like at least 50 at that point. I don't know. Feel for his family, but also for a guy who that'll be this first out of the inning on a little fly out there. It looks like. Um, Hulk Hogan lived a very long time for a professional wrestler, especially for a professional wrestler who abused steroids. Now, he wasn't that big of a drinker or a drug user. I know he did. Like any other person, he partied and shit, but he wasn't as bad as the other guys in professional wrestling, which is probably why he lived about 10 years longer than most. For example, I don't think Ric Flair did as many steroids or nearly as often as the other guys did, hence why he's still alive. I really do think that most professional wrestlers from a certain era die at about 55 to 65. Triple H, his heart exploded. It's a miracle he's alive. 1-0. If it was like 5 years sooner, he probably dies from his heart attack that he had. Because he had the Widowmaker, so. But again, they've come so far with that. Oh yeah, The Rock will die at like 65 or like something like that. How old is he? Well, yeah, I mean, to be fair, rock and roll people are made of different material. 2-1. And a lot of rock and roll people don't abuse steroids. Dude, it's the steroids. Their hearts explode. That shit is bad for your heart. I know, like, it's fun. That'll be a line out. Nice job by Torres. 2 away. Here's Clement. We got a couple big outs there in Perez. Dude, this whole lineup's good. What am I saying? The whole lineup is a big lineup. Here's Clement now with 2 away. Hopefully we can get him too. Ja Jones hit a home run. So. And I have a feeling we're going to see some other righties hit some home runs today. This guy throws 90 miles an hour, so I don't know. Yeah, the heart's a muscle, and when you do steroids, it really fucks your heart up, and it gets you down the road. It's nice to see him have a hit. He's been kind of pooping out lately. Rich Piana? Who's Rich Piana? 58 games left. Yep, McKenzie, where they're trickling down. Yeah, Gibbs, he has his 4. He usually mainly just hits doubles. No, steroids increase certain things like what, like depending on what steroid you take, it could increase things like your testosterone, your like adrenal, like all kinds of different aspects of your body can be like stimulated by steroids, and they're not necessarily harmful. Oh, okay, I guess. But they are dangerous. 2-2 count here on Clement. 3-2. Damn, come on, Reese. Do your thing. Come on now. I think low and inside, you get a really nice result on that pitch. Just because you have him so set up away that if you can locate something real nasty inside. See, got him on it. See, he went back in. Even though he went across the middle a little bit, middle inside, the fact that he was so set up outside, he just missed hitting a home run. That was a really nice job by Reese. I would have liked that pitch to be just a bit over, because if he does that, he was really late. He might swing through that pitch and get a strikeout. Do you see the difference there? For example, let me pop this open. I want to explain. Like, okay, so this resulted in an out, and it went to deep right field, meaning he missed the pitch because it's inside. And something right there as a hitter, you want to pull that you want to hit that to like left center or right center, because that's where you're actually going to get good pop to it, right? A home run probably comes if he is on time with that. But again, he's late because all of these pitches set this pitch up right here. Again, everything was outside low. Then he goes slightly up and inside, which is really great, or a little bit more across the middle. And he's late to it, and he fucking pops it out to right. Based on where the fact that he made contact with it, if that was like here, he would have been so late on it, he would have had no shot to actually make contact inside. Yeah, it thunderstorm where I'm at. So if you're further west of Kalamazoo, you're going to get hit with the nice little rain. Mac Jones was great for a year and then fell apart. I don't know what happened. Mac Jones and Josh Allen are my 2 new examples of the 3-year rule in the NFL. Wait 3 years to judge an NFL quarterback for like actual value. If by year 2 of Josh Allen, if you had made your assessment, you would have been like, oh, he's a bust, garbage, get him out of the league. After year 1 of Mac Jones, you would have said he's one of the best young quarterbacks to ever play football. He had like the 4th best season of all time for a rookie quarterback. He was so good his rookie year, his peers voted him as the 85th best player in the league. Don't ever fall for rookie quarterbacks. Look at year 1. CJ Stroud, look at year 2. What happens in year 3? What if he sucks and he's just not really a good quarterback? Then it's like, oh, we fell for the 3-year development rule again. Oh, with the pitching? Yeah, I'm pretty good about that. I have a really good understanding of how pitch theory works. And if you do it right, you can be a real demon in this league. There's a reason why a pitcher like Greg Maddux can throw fucking 90s in the steroid era and nobody fucked with him. Where you at, D8? Why is it going to rain so much? Padres and Cardinals is free game of the day. That's not a bad one. And that'll be a pop out, it looks like. No, he flew out. 1 away. Texans do have a bad O-line, and they had a lot of injuries, but he still regressed in year 2. Shelby Township. Ooh, it might rain, yeah. It's supposed to be kind of rainy all weekend, so I think across the state. The state could use it, though. It's been dry as fuck. It's been humid and dry, and just no rain across the state. It's getting pretty bad. We need some more rain. It's been really hot, so. 0-1 to Perez. Yeah, these umpires, man, what the? But to be fair, I think they're giving the same calls to Reese Olson on the other side. So I'll watch. Ah, damn it! And that'll be a line out, 2 away. See, they're making contact, which is always a very reassuring thing with the Tigers. First time through. We're not the greatest first time through a rotation team, but you can always sort of tell what the offense might do later on based on if they're hitting it or not. Yeah, I like Drake May. He's got a lot of potential. We'll see how he looks this year. Looks like 70 degrees. It'd be nice to have 70 degrees here. Shit, it's been 400 degrees. Ball 1 to Dingler. Yeah, I think they're going to have the ABS system next year in the majors. They want to, so. Pretty sure they're going to give him what he wants, and then after, well, I don't know. Are we even going to? Is it after next year the CBA expires, or is it before next season? I can't remember because the collective bargaining agreement dies soon, and there's probably going to be a lockout over the salary cap issues. Hey, that'll get down. That'll be at least a single. Hell yeah, Dingler hits a doubler. All right, a doubler for Dingler. Now here's Colt Keith batting in the 8-hole. It's against a lefty, though. Well, you never know, actually. Yeah, Scooball's free agency is the same year that the lockout's going to come. Very funny. All right, let's see if we can drive home Mr. Dingler. Keith with a single would be a movie. Baseball technically locked out, right? Ball 1. Didn't we have a mini lockout like the last bargaining agreement? Didn't they almost have to shut shit down? I swear spring training was super late because of the last one, because they were in a lockout. Like 2021 maybe, 2020. And it wasn't just, it was like either 2019 and it wasn't COVID related that it happened. I don't like sports movies because I feel like they've made all the good ones. Like anything else feels super cliche. What's up, Michael? You'd have to make it a TV series to make it compelling. And even then, all like the cool sports ideas aren't really centered around the sport itself. It was late spring training. Yeah, I remember that. It was weird. They locked out. 2-1 now to Keith. No, I've never seen No Country for Old Men. I always think it's in a foreign language, and I don't want to watch it because of that. And I know it's not. Like, I just every time I go to look at it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's in like Russian or something. I just don't watch it. Yeah, exactly. Most sports, they're very cheesy. Even if they're like based on true stories, it's like that. They're okay, but they're. It's very hard to nail a perfect sports movie. Dennis Quaid's The Rookie is probably the best baseball movie in my opinion. Um, that's a fly out. Yeah, fuck. Damn, it's good. Yeah, I know what it's about and everything. I know people really like it. La Perfido, Heineman, and Wagner do up here in the bottom or top of the third. Top of the third, Laperfido, Heineman, and Wagner. How'd I do on the last names there? Let me know. How'd I do right there? I also don't like, I don't watch old stuff because it gives me a headache. I really like playing at Yankee Spring Training Field. I mean, the Rays, though, I don't know. The Rays just probably got to get moved out of Tampa. The reality, I think, is putting a baseball team in Tampa Bay is a bad idea. Just never there's a reason Bud Selig, the only smart fucking baseball GM apparently, didn't let teams go to Tampa Bay until he did. He tried to keep baseball out of Tampa Bay for the longest time, but everybody kept going. We want to put it there, and it's been a complete shithole ever since. We could have had the Tampa Bay Giants, the Tampa Bay White Sox. How many other teams tried to move to fucking Tampa Bay? 100%. Yeah, Nashville's the ideal place to put a new team. Nashville, Carolina, Vegas, Utah. Those are all the safe places to put new teams. Like if you put a baseball team in Utah, it'll be extremely popular. But it's the same issue as Colorado, the Rockies. So you'd have to put it inside. Again, I know how to fix the Rockies' problems, but the Rockies fans are a bunch of bitches and won't let that happen. Atlanta has a baseball team. Yeah, that's why I mentioned Vegas is like that's where you want to put new teams for a reason. I didn't mean like we have to put a new base. No, it's like that's why they're moving teams to Vegas because they do well. So in the same sense, Utah sells really well with their teams. Nashville really sells well with the Titans and the Predators and everything like that. They really like having pro sports teams. The other like all these other areas sell really well with pro sports. Carolinas do. 1-1 to La Perfido. They have a hockey team and an NBA team. They have the Utah Jazz and the Salt Lake City Mammoths, I think. Hey, what's up, Charles? How you doing, buddy? Detroit is the only sports team to have all teams in the same city. Yeah, because Detroit's a pretty open city that can fit all the. Well, that's fair. They have 3 different buildings, so not too bad. 2-2. Utah has the Jazz and the Mammoth. Yeah, I appreciate you, Charles. Good looking out. I don't watch hockey, so you have to forgive me on that. I know they play in Salt Lake City. That's all I really know. They're the SLC Mammoths. 1-2 to Laperfido. Hopefully we can get him out here. 2-2. Pitch a little high. Pretty soon the Bears will be the Allen Park Bears because they're moving out of Chicago. They're actually moving to a suburb outside of Green Bay, Wisconsin, per the request of team owner Aaron Rodgers. Anyway, that'll be 1 away. Here's Heineman. I think that's how you say his name. Heineman? But yeah, they're building an indoor stadium like a smart team. The Wood. They're building that new stadium. Where at, Michael? I'm sorry. Where are they building a new stadium? Aren't the Pistons going to get their own stadium eventually? No, I think they're just going to. I think they built that. I think they paid for it together. That'll be a pop out on the first pitch. They get the catcher Heineman 2 away for Wagner, the 9-hitter. Yeah, Lions game will be fun. Nashville? Yeah. Nashville will get a team. It may be the White Sox, though. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to miss the Lions game most likely next week, y'all. I have an announcement. I'm going to be missing. I have some breaking news. I'll tell you after the commercial break starts. It's not that bad. I'm just going to miss a week. Maybe less. Just kind of depends how everything kind of heals up. I would imagine they're going to stay in Little Caesars Arena. It's a multi-built stadium. It's a really nice place to play basketball. 2-0. Unless they build them their own stadium, but I don't really see why you would. That'll be a base hit. Wagner will get on. Hopefully that's just a single. He's going to stretch it to 2. Oh, no, he's going to stay out 1. 1 on, 2 out, runner at first for the top of the order. Here's Luke's. Let's hope this doesn't turn into anything. Yeah, he gave up a single there, though. Kind of threw it right around the middle. Got a 2-0 and had to throw a strike, and he gave up a hit. It's all right. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure the Pistons owner helped pay for it. So I think that's just their stadium they share together. And there we go. They get Luke's on the first pitch of the next at bat. Nice job by Olsen. Way to not sweat. Bottom of the third coming up. It'll be Baez, Torres, and Jones. Baez, Torres, Jones here in the bottom of the third. 1-0 Tigers. You bet under K's. Oh, is that good? That you bet the under on the K's? I mean, neither pitcher is a strikeout pitcher tonight, so shouldn't everyone be able to watch it since it's a Hall of Fame game? I don't know how the NFL does that. Oh, yeah, by the way, you hate the Blue Jays. Well, I mean, I don't mind the Blue Jays. Melton? I don't know what they're going to do. They might just keep him up because he needs starters right now. And I think they want to give everybody an extra day off. But yeah, I have to miss next week because Monday, what's up, Eric? I'm having surgery on my face. I'm having mouth surgery. So I won't be able to really talk afterward because I'm having as many as 20 teeth pulled out of my head. Don't worry about what's going on. I'm just going to look really good afterward. And then then I won't have any more teeth pain probably ever again in my whole life. Gonna be pretty fucking baller. Can't wait. But it's gonna be about a week of downtime, I would assume. 1, I have to learn how to re-talk. 2, I'm going to be in a good amount of pain, and I can't imagine talking for 2 hours, 2.5, 3 hours at a time will be any kind of thing I want to do. Yeah, but most of the injury problems the Lions have had have been today were nothing burgers. Like Arnold had like a hamstring that's nothing. Barnes is okay. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'm just getting yeah, I've got hydrocodone, acetaminophen, 325 milligrams already. I've already got all the medicine for the surgery put away over somewhere. So I'm allergic to most opiates, but I guess narcos aren't technically opiates, so I can take those. So I won't have to deal with pain. They're giving me something called health. Damn it! One pitch went out to Baez. A lot of quick outs in this game so far. That'll be a ground out, 1 away. I'm getting something called Halcyon to help with the to basically make it so I don't care. So hopefully it's good. I think they do Otaz outside. I don't know. I think so. They have Allen Park. It's nice. I would imagine so. Yeah, Justin, he dislocated one of his toes, I believe. It didn't wind up being anything too big. Call. That's not anywhere near a strike to Torres. 1-0. You hated oxycodone. I cannot take oxycodone, I believe. I think that would actually kill me. or I would have an immediate like near overdose reaction. Well, that's a strike. It's O2. I'm super duper allergic to I think it's morphine specifically, and I think that's what like the like opiates of morphine or something like that. And I'm just like, I know it's a very specific weird list of things I'm not allowed to take. Oh yeah, I know all about those kind of drugs. Again, the benefit of all that is one, I don't like painkiller medicine. I don't even know if I'm going to take any of them. I may just not do anything with them and throw them away after I'm done with the need for them. But if I do need them, it would be nice to have them so I don't have to swallow 8,000 ibuprofen. You know what I mean? Two away. Because I'm not a big fan of pain medicine anyway. Yeah, no, I'm the ones I have are hydrocodone. I don't even know what the difference in all that is. Again, I don't even know if I should take it because I think I'm allergic to them. But the dentist reassured me that if I'm allergic to opiates, that's not technically an opiate. But I'm like, yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't really mind. And again, I don't really think I'll be in that much pain. It'll be more like I'm sore. And if I'm just sore, I don't give a shit. I can deal with being sore. I'm always sore. Wait, that first pitch was called a strike? Holy shit, dude. What that the this has to be off. Like this thing right here has to be off. There's no way this is accurately displaying where the pitch location is. Because there's no way a pitch almost where the left-handed batter stands would be called a strike. That's not accurately being captured, I don't think. That'll be the third out of the inning, though. We'll go to the top of the fourth. Tigers go quickly there. Springer, Guerrero, and Bichette. The scary part of the line. Well, the whole lineup's scary, but this is the worst part. Yeah, back pain sucks. There's no way that pitch was that far off the plate and they called it a strike. Again, I believe it might have been a bad call, but that's too far outside. That's a ridiculous. That would be a ridiculous fucking bad call. Yeah, back stuff sucks. Top four: Springer, Guerrero, and Bichette. But nothing's worse than teeth pain, dude. It's the top worst pain. Yeah, Michael. The difference is my teeth are so bad they're all dead. The dentist even said this is probably only going to take about 25, 30 minutes. There's nothing worse than having a hurt tooth. And all my teeth are dead. They're disgusting, dude. I'm never going to show you people my mouth. Maybe once they're gone, I'll show you guys what my mouth actually looks like and why you'll never see what it looks like behind this microphone. Because it's rough. My wisdom teeth are gone. They just disintegrated. I don't even know. They like grew in and then they just disappeared. Into the dust they went. See, I got one, two. That'd be I've only got like 6 full teeth in my on my top row that are like viable teeth. They're very bad, dude. They're so like I'm pretty sure the majority of this surgery is going to be on my back left. The only one that's probably actually going to be hurt is this back left one that's still alive. It's still like a live tooth. But like all these other ones up here have already like gone through a if you've ever had a root die in your tooth, do you know what that feels like? Anybody? I'm sure some of the older people here know exactly what I'm talking about. You know the pain of when your tooth dies? When the root dies in your tooth, what that actually feels like. That is, you know what pain I'm talking about? Yeah, so you know that the root of when the root is fucking hurt on a tooth, that is the absolute worst pain you will ever feel with a tooth. Once that root is dead, you could just sit here and pull your teeth out. It just feels weird, and there's going to be a lot of blood because you're ripping stuff. But yeah, root canals, exactly. You know how painful it is. That's where everything is. Once the root's dead, there's really no pain left in the tooth. That's why I can sit here with nasty, disgusting looking teeth and they don't bother me because they're dead. They're just dead things sitting in my head, and they gotta go soon before it gets too bad. I don't know if that's a hit. That will be a hit because none of our fielders fucking dive or slide for baseballs for some reason. Well, that ball gets down, even though it could have been easily caught. I swear we give up those hits all the time, but whatever. At least it's Vlad, and it's just a single. Yeah, dude, it's roots. Roots are the most painful part of a tooth. What's up, Podge? I'm 1 inning behind in the top of the fourth, and the game's been on for less than an hour. All right. What's going on in the top of the fifth? Yeah, I'll never do anything to save a root in a tooth. I'll just get it pulled out. I plan on getting full implants at some point in the next 20 years. And that'll be a fly out, 2 away. Runner has to hold over at first. And here's I think Barger is due up now. 1 on, 2 out here in the top of the fourth of a 1-0 Tigers lead. Little pitchers duel between Lauer and Olsen developing. He's not a strikeout pitcher. I don't think either pitcher pitching tonight is a strikeout guy. They both pitch to contact. And Detroit and wow, how the fuck did I forget? Detroit and Toronto both have pretty aggressive swing early and often at strikes kind of bats. And the two pitchers, when they're on, they pitch away from hard contact, and that will fuck a team like Detroit and Toronto up. I mean, it's just kind of like these are very good. Like this is a very good pitching matchup for these two offenses because depending on how you look at it, I say good pitching matchup because they're more than likely going to have good nights. As long as he's getting outs, I don't really care. And you said you took the under on strikeouts, right? Oh, well, when I seen it was Veerling, I kind of stopped saying anything because, oh boy, I think that's a home run. Fuck. Nope, fly out. Woo! Because Veerling is coming back from injury, so I don't feel as fired up about it. And I really trust Veerling's decision making in the field. If he didn't actually feel he could make that play, I 100%. Veerling has earned a very large line of credit with me because I don't think I've actually ever seen him make an error. It's just like, you know what I mean? I know he's committed them and I've seen him do it, but it's so few and far between that he makes a bad move in the field. If he let that fall in front of him, then there was probably a good reason. And he also is coming off a rotator cuff injury. I'd rather him not get hurt on that. My cousin had bottom one, and my cousin said I have a cavity on both, and someone said to me, you better get them pulled. Yeah, you don't want to let cavities get going. Well, look, he hit that shit deep as fuck. And it was to Wencel Perez, and he got back and made a play. So that confirms that he can make plays going backwards. He was just being lazy as dog shit against that team of the Pirates the other day. I don't mind dentists. They do a necessary evil. I mean, you should talk to your dentist, see if you get them. You should get them pulled out. Yeah. Plus, cavities can be super spready. You want to get them out of there before they start fucking up your other teeth. Wisdom teeth are no good. If they're bad, they're bad. Get them out. You don't want that nastiness to spread. I'm not a medical doctor, though. I wouldn't get medical advice from me. I write poems. My master's degree is in English literature and language, colon, creative writing. For football, yeah, we I run three fantasy leagues for football. Yeah, I'm good if you need some advice on writing and all that. I'm a very literate guy here. Call it strike one to torque. I also yeah, I'm pretty talented at writing. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good. Called strike two. Mackenzie, why we shouldn't talk shit? But the you bought your Roku, nice. Well, yeah, theoretically it does involve money because I get paid to be getting my MFA, and I'm getting an MFA, and I'm getting paid right at a stipend because of the poetry. So you could view it as like, yeah, I get paid to write right now. And I want to be a creative writing professor. Specifically, I'd like to teach poetry to people, as well as write. So yeah, theoretically, yeah, it's for money. I consider myself a prize fighting poet, whereas I compete for prizes and shit, and I want to win. Candy, yeah, it's pretty bad. Sugar is bad. Yeah, there was a ground out. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Torque grounded out on a 2-2 count. Barger threw it over to first. Yeah, the fantasy leagues are fun. I don't do money. I don't really care about fantasy that deeply. Here's Riley Green. Take strike one. Lefty-lefty matchup doesn't really favor Green, but you never know. Maybe he'll stop being terrible at hitting. Yeah, I'm going to try to cover the Patriots. I'd like to. And another taken strike. My guess is he won't swing the bat at all. Yeah, it should be interesting. I mean, if you like backups versus backups, it's like a depth game. Just see what everybody's got. Oh, I think Green just hit a base hit. Hell yeah, that'll be a single for Riley Green. Much needed. Yeah, the Patriots are pretty thin. I do pretty good on those. There's a couple people who cover them, but it's usually the most of our fans end up having to watch like channels who cover the Patriot or who are covering the team playing the Patriots, and I always lose out to them. So we're up to like 20 pretty regular people at the Patriots stream. Dude, football is just so saturated on fucking YouTube. I do so bad because like every like streamer who covers football has like 400,000 subs and they just get everybody. I'm like, damn it. Yeah, I started off doing really well, and then I just didn't really grow because I don't really do YouTube stuff. I make picks videos, and I do some live streams, but I'm not that into doing this. This is a hobby. So I fell behind, and my channel never really was able to compete. 31st against Star. Yeah, we know. Yep. Yeah, it's nice the Tigers are off. I would be covering the Lions, but I have to take next week off because I'm having mouth surgery and shit. I don't think I'll be able to talk for a minute. Yeah, every there's a million football streams and not a lot of baseball ones, surprisingly. 0-2, which is one of the big reasons why I have the channel size of people watching that watch for baseball all the time. Plus, whenever we play a good team, it really helps. Or a Tigers rival like the Pirates. Toronto's are always really good because there's a good amount of people who like the Blue Jays watching. 0-2. 1-2. And this is technically a rivalry game, so. What's up, Bucks? Let me see his streaming lines versus Chargers. Nice. 1-2 here on Veerling with one on and one out. Hopefully Veerling can get a hold of something, find a little gap shot. Find some outfield grass between damn, that was a good pitch to do it on too. Hits it foul, it'll remain 1-2. Yeah, if there was more spread out, I'd probably do a little better on football, but I'm not pressed about it. I will be once the season starts, though. Come on, Matty V. Swung at a ball. A really bad pitch. 2 away. Here's Perez. Yeah, we usually do stuff like that in streams leading up to the season, yeah. Hopefully the Tigers do, Kevin. Better than who, Seth? Than everybody, or just in general, you're just a better team with Hurts? Because, like, yeah, that's true. Ball one. All right, Jonathan. You have a good one, man. Enjoy your food. Hopefully it's good. It is always nice talking to you. It's all of us. We kind of collaborate on everything. All my predictions, sub-season predictions, are very like everybody can be involved, except picks and certain other things are my own. And then I'll have my own takes, right? Like we'll do like a community predictions. That's kind of how we do things, and then I give my own private ones next to it. So there's 2 sets usually. Fouled away. Count will go to 1-1. You're not doing fantasy this year. It's too expensive. I'm a high roller league. It's a 300 buy-in. Well, all 3 of my leagues are free because I don't like paying for stuff like that. 1-1. I have a mindset in my own life where my brain does not let me pay for things that I can do for free because in my head that makes me a sucker. Doesn't make other people a sucker because some people like to pay to do things. I refuse. I can't do it. I'm too cheap, and I feel like it makes me a sucker if I pay for like YouTube Premium. So, strikes out for the second time out of the bottom of the 4th. Oh, really? Did he strike out yesterday in the bottom of the 4th? Fouled away, or fouled away. It's 1-2 now. I just refuse to pay for free things. It's a problem I have. Or things that I used to do for free that now cost money. I'm like, well, we won't do those. Or there's still ways to do it free, but it sucks sort of like YouTube without YouTube Premium. It's just fucking ad bait. I watch a 20-minute video, I'll get hit with like 14 ads. It's like, god damn, dude. Every 3 minutes. 2-2. Hopefully you guys don't get. I try to make it so I can control if there's ads during the stream, and I make sure to never play them in the stream. So hopefully you never get them in the middle of my streams. Only if you pop in, and I have no. That's kind of just randomized because they are monetized, but I'm not trying to overkill you with ads. I could. Yeah, you'll always know. It'll be right before the season starts. Top 5, Tigers get a man on, but do nothing with him. They fly out to end the inning. It'll be Clement, Loperfido, and Heineman do appear in the top of the 5th. 1-0 Tigers lead. Both pitchers sort of just doing their thing. AutoZone. Yeah, they called up what do we got? Who got signed up? Jeff Hartlieb. Hartlieb? Jeff Hartlieb. He may pitch today. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. Now, I don't know if YouTube just inserts ads more now, but usually, like in my videos, I only try to put in, let's say it's a 15 to 20-minute video. You'll get 3 ad breaks, just kind of random. Not really random. I put one at the beginning, I put one at the end, and I put 2 in the middle. That way, it's kind of like, well, the video's over. You don't have to worry about that. At the beginning, you probably get served an ad anyway. And then the 2 in the middle, usually one will play. You do punishment for predictions? I don't really care to punish people for predictions. Predictions should just be for fun. Because you're taking just wild shots to see how the league plays out. Especially because you're not really like able to predict injuries and shit, or else you're just a psychopath. Like, well, I expect this team to deal with injury. It's like, huh. It's a weird thing to predict. Ball one. I see predictions as like a hope what happens. Like, it's like, are you hoping that they get hurt? I don't understand your predictions for injuries here. It's like, no, I don't want this to happen. I just think it's going to happen. It's like, that's a weird attitude to have. So I try to avoid people saying, like, this team will deal with injury problems or stuff like that. I don't know. 2-0 here to Clement. Three 0. Uh-oh. A little bit of control issues right away to start off the fifth. Let's hope we get around it. He's probably swinging 3-0. Called strike. Nope, he took all the way. I will say the Pirates may swing the most on 3-0 that I've ever seen a team swing 3-0. Predict the Giants, 49ers, and Lions because those are our favorite teams. Yeah, that makes sense. That'll be a hit. Looks like it might have been an infield single too, which is really annoying. That usually means we made error. All right, leadoff man on. One on, nobody out for Laperfido. Oh, it was a base hit. Okay, never mind. I don't feel anything for the New York Football Giants. It's good that they're bad now. I don't give a shit about that team. Fuck them. Listen, man, them Giants fans, all they do is shit talk Patriots fans. And I get it. They've earned the right. But, like, if you expect me to feel bad for them people, poof. They stole fucking 8 Super Bowl rings. They stole my undefeated year. I don't even care about anything else. It's just the undefeated season they stole from us. I'll never forgive a team for some shit like that. And they get Laperfido swinging. For some reason, they didn't show any of the pitches on the screen. But with the way the Giants win Super Bowls, the Giants will win a Super Bowl within the next 5 seasons. If you look at their history since the 80s, they win one Super Bowl every year. End of decade, beginning of decade, long drought. End of decade, beginning of decade, long drought. Again, look, it's the same pattern. They will win a Super Bowl right sometime in the next 3 to 4 years. I'm telling you, it's a very hyper consistent pattern. He glazes them. Yeah, I mean, Giants fans are annoying because they have a great, rich history. I'm telling you, look up the way that even their first 2 Super Bowls in the late 80s and 90s were the exact same pattern as the 2000s. And that'll be a base. Oh, that's foul. Foul ball. Do. I want there to be a rule in baseball where fans of teams that haven't hit the ball for 2 weeks basically aren't allowed to complain about umpires. That way, because it's like, yeah, as a Tigers fan, you can blame the umps all you want for calls. But it's like, yeah, our team scored like fucking 3 runs in situations that matter since the All-Star break. It's genuinely not the umpires. Uh, That's my new rule. If your team can't hit the ball for an extended period of time, they're not allowed to bitch about umpiring. It's like, well, shut up. The umpires had nothing to do with any of our offensive struggles. When I see teams against the same umpire crew smoking the shit out of the ball against us, it's like, yeah, how come they're not having ump problems? Anyway, it's 1-2 to Heineman. Heineman? Heineman? I don't know how to say this. That last name is getting me a little bit. And I feel like I nailed it the first time I heard it, but then I fucking balked on it ever since. And they get Heineman swinging. Here's the 9-hitter Wagner with a runner at first and 2 away. Hey, there we go. That's Olson's third strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts, too. Look at that. Where's that guy who said Reese can't get strikeouts? What's up? You gonna keep shit talking the babyface assassin? Have you guys seen Reese Olson without baseball gear on? He looks like the least likely person to be a Major League Baseball player I've ever seen in my whole life. 1-1. You wouldn't, if you met him on the street, you wouldn't guess, that's a Major League Baseball pitcher. If you get the opportunity, just try to find a picture of the guy without him in baseball gear. Oh, dude, it's hilarious. And again, it might be because he looks very young, but he also looks very funny outside of baseball. Most baseball most baseball dudes have really weird builds, to be fair, though. Oftentimes they look kind of fat in person because like they wear super like kind of like they have very big midsections, baseball players do, and that doesn't translate very well. And they dress shitty for some reason because a lot of them are like dirt poor growing up. And they have a really weird, really strange idea of like what looking really nice looks like. So you'll see them in like some goofy ass, really tight blue jeans and like a cowboy shirt with some fucking normal shoes and a big ass hat. And it's like, duh, what the fuck? I'm telling you, look at baseball players' outfits. They don't dress. They have no sense of style, and they look weird in normal clothes because they're too muscly in certain weird spots. Like their legs are too big. Like they're off. Like the way they're built is off. Like with like most pro sports, you need like the full body to look pretty uniform. But with like baseball players, you'll have dudes with like gigantic one arm, and then the other arm's not that big. Like pitchers, their dominant arm will be gigantic, and then their glove arm will be kind of like small. I like both. I mean, they both have their own value. A good contact pitcher is fucking lethal. Because again, if you know how to pitch to contact, like I explained earlier, Tim Lincecum, yeah, like baseball is a unique sport where you don't need to be a super athlete. You don't need to be an athlete to play it. You remember Daniel Norris? Yeah, he was great until he got thyroid cancer. Some runs, Tigers. Yeah, we could use runs here. We're up 1-0. Let's give Reese Olson some run support. It'll be Dingler, Keith, and Baez here in the bottom of the 5th. Commercial break. Yeah, he was a fun guy. Again, he was very good too until I feel like again once he got sick, he lost something from that. The only thing you like about the Oro City Connect is it's black and white. Nice, okay. I mean, you said they were fire a second ago, and then you said the only thing you actually like about him is that. So, I mean, you feel all kinds of ways about him there, Seth, and that's okay. You're a man of many emotions, many feelings. Bottom of the 5th, 1-0 Tigers lead. We're hoping to add some runs here. Yeah, he wasn't a bad baseball player. But I think the fall off happened because what's up, Jody? We're up 1-0, surprisingly. Hopefully we can keep it up. Maybe get some more runs here. That'd be pretty cool. Team looks a lot sharper on defense tonight, like they're actually trying to win the fucking game, which is great. Their effort is way higher tonight, which is really refreshing to see after that Pirates disaster. Dude, I don't know what was going. Dude, they're playing fast again. Like that's the only thing that really. Dingler flew out again. Damn it. Here's Keith now with one away. Offense still isn't really doing anything. They're hitting the ball. We're not sitting here striking out like usual. We just can't get anything to really. Again, we have two guys who pitch to contact and two teams that hit into that are like prone to hitting like issues with these kind of pitchers. So. Not too surprising. David Price? Yeah, David Price was awesome. And Keith flies out on the first pitch, 2 away. I think that's been 2 pitches this inning. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Not idea. Just going to keep him in the game longer doing that. He's going to go complete game. For the Lions, for the Patriots, I don't know. I guess maybe I don't know. This isn't really a football stream. I don't know. Maybe. Jahmai Jones hit a solo homer. That's all the runs today. You have MS. That sucks, man. That's gonna start getting worse and worse for you. I hope though. It's not too bad for you. If it's Friday, yeah. Tomorrow they would. I believe it's multiple. What is it? Multiple sclerosis. It's like bro's got a monkey scrotum and he's in here bragging about it. One of the greatest Family Guy jokes probably ever. I wouldn't be looking at this today for accurate balls and strikes. I don't think it's been called. Like they showed a pitch listress that was like almost in the dugout, and then they said like called strike 3 or like called strike 1. And I'm like, I doubt that was that far. I don't think this is accurate today. I think they're it's really fucked up because there have been some really weird things called strikes in this game that I sincerely doubt are landing where they're landing. And you know these things aren't perfect. You know what I mean? If things seem like really fucked up or like it's like too much of like a stress, like why the fuck would an ump call it? It's like no, they're not calling that a strike, or they are, but it's not where it's saying it's registering. Luke's, Springer, and Guerrero, top of the order for the Blue Jays in the top of the 6 here. At least that's my thought anyway. LTS. Okay. He just got released. That's pretty crazy. I mean, someone's going to sign him probably. But yeah, man, I hope things go good for you, D8, as you go through that process. Hopefully it's nice and smooth and not too dramatic or anything. Hopefully they figure out how to like reverse or cure this at some point. Yeah, Hulk Hogan passed away. Don't know if it's sad. I mean, it's half sad. I think I watched Jays versus Yanks, and they made some crazy calls. Everyone was losing their mind. What, did the Blue Jays get some ump love? Yeah, Lions have had some injury problems. Yeah, I mean every team's dealing with some light injuries. You watch the Guardians tomorrow night in your hotel room? Hell yeah, Jacob, that's cool. By the way, it's 0-2. Yankees fans are the most dramatic people on earth, though. You can't really. Not trying to be rude to anyone who likes the Yankees here, but they're a bit of a bunch of crybaby bitches. So I don't care when their fan base complains about something, nor do I ever believe that it's as bad as their fan base says. I tend to just not agree with Yankees fans on their complaining about things, which is why I don't think what the Astros did is a big deal, by the way, because Yankees fans seem to think it's a moral failing of baseball to let them keep that World Series. I'm like, I don't think so. I mean, you guys cheated too, probably, just like the Red Sox, Astros, Royals, probably, like a whole bunch of teams that were kind of implicated to be cheaters. 19 of out of 30, or 28 even, were implicated as being cheaters in that scandal. But only the Astros took a fall, kind of like how the Patriots were the only team in the NFL to take a fall for Spygate, even though the like 24 teams were doing Spygate when it happened. Because again, what Spygate was filming from the wrong location. Teams didn't want to stop filming from where they were filming from. Yeah, I don't care when the Yankees get upset. What did the Yankees do to give a gift? Tom Brady was the best quarterback. Yeah, that has nothing to do with anything. Name a team in a sport that didn't cheat. The Detroit Lions and the Detroit Tigers. They kind of cheat their players, but the Detroit Lions might be cheaters. The Detroit Tigers may be the most honest fucking. What cheating scandals have ever befallen the Detroit Tigers? Yankees gave a gift yesterday by playing. That was their gift. Was it a good gift or a bad gift? I don't know. I don't know if this is good or bad. Oh yeah, Arminia, let's hope. 3-1. Kind of being careful with Springer up. Because the Tigers, you know what's funny about the Tigers? If you look at their worst eras of baseball, they always coincide when there's a massive cheating scandal going on. They were one of the worst teams in MLB history, if not the worst team in MLB history during the height of the steroid scandal. Ironic, right? That 3 years after they stopped, or 2 years after that they stopped like having that scandal, the Tigers were suddenly back in the World Series. And then when you look at like the fall of the Tigers starting in like 2017, 2016-ish, that's actually when most of these teams started installing those like cheating cameras, was about 2017-ish. And if you look at that, by 2019, we're among the worst teams of the league, and that's when the sign stealing is at its maximum. It's at its height in 2019. Now, it's really strange that the two worst eras of Tigers baseball, maybe ever, happen to coincide with two of the biggest cheating scandals in MLB history. Now, I'm not a like a smart man, but something tells me they handed the game to the Jays. Oh, okay. When Kenny Rogers was using pine tar. That wasn't banned. That's not cheating. Sticky stuff wasn't banned until like 2019 or 2022 or some shit. That was just straight up pine tar. I don't even think that should have been a big deal. Damn, that's going to be a double. That's not great. That could get a run in. Looks like it's going to be 1-1. One with a runner at second, one away. Yeah, Tigers have a very squeaky clean history throughout the MLB. And often their bad arrows typically tend to coincide with somebody with a massive amount of cheating going on in baseball. Tigers literally are one of the cleanest teams in all of sports history. And it seems like they suffer for that. As I've said in the past, I hope this team starts cheating fucking to win. Fuck them. 1-0. That's why they only got 4 World Series. Fucking too honest, dude. They're too honest of a team, and it's very annoying. I don't like honest teams, by the way. That's why I'm so glad the Patriots do what they do. I'm like, hell yeah, dude. This is awesome. My team is dirty as fuck. But that's a personal thing. It's ironic that I'm a Patriots and Tigers fan, and the fact that there's two fundamentally different kind of reputations. No, Guerrero's not very quick. One, two on Bichette. Charlotte will probably get an MLB team sometime in the future. They'll probably get a relocation. That's probably going to happen soon. Like the Nationals or something. The Rays. The White Sox. Someone will get moved over there. Did Dodgers finally get their 60th? That's good. One, two here on Bichette. Hopefully we can get him out here. Ball's in the dirt. Don't like that. 2-2. Looks like the runner holds at second. Guerrero. And looks like they'll get the second out of the inning here. Genuinely don't know how the fuck he made contact with that pitch. Runner to third, 2 away. Let's hope we can get Barger here to fly out or something. Yeah, I'd imagine they're probably going to pull him right here for a lefty. He's at 90 pitches, so. No, 86. Oh, let him finish the inning, Hinch. Oh, shit, it's going to rain there, D8. I'm going to say, I think it's just going to be a meeting here to see if they can't get out of it. 1-1 score here as the Blue Jays have put up a run. They're trying to get a second here with the runner at third, but there is 2 away. They walk Barger intentionally to set up Clement with 2 on and 1 out. So they intentionally walk Barger to put runners at first and second. Or runners at first and third. 2 away. Now let's see how they let's go after the righty Clement. Who had a bounce back season last year? The Twins? Twins had a miserable. Did he just homer? Damn, I think he did. It's 4-1 now. What a terrible decision. Yep. 4-1. Tigers lose. Son of a bitch. The Twins, no, they had one of the worst collapses that we're on pace to do this year. Damn. Well, it was a good game until we did that. Probably should have just went after the guy. The guy that they had 0 for 3 or 0 for 2 with a called strike. We ain't going to be making them runs up. 4-1, top 6. 1-1 now. Yeah, that's probably all we're good for today there. That's our usual number of runs scored. No one thought the Blue Jays were going to get shut out. Is that another one? Probably. Yep. Well, that's GG Blue Jays fans. That's probably going to be a loss for the Tigers. 4 runs was doable. 5 runs was doable. Or 4 runs, 5 runs. No, we're not going to score 6. That's game. Should have pulled Olsen like someone said. Don't know why he's still in there. Hey, might as well let him keep going at this point now. Game's already cooked. That sucks. Ball 1. Well, if it gets any worse, I'll just end the stream. I ain't watching this fucking horse shit. His team wants to keep playing like this. Appreciate everyone who's tuned in, though. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the stream. Ugh. One for Heineman. No, it kind of just depends on what the Tigers do after like maybe the 7th inning. If it's like 6 or 7-1 after the bottom of the 7th, I'm not finishing that. I don't want to waste my time. And they hit a batter. Why is Olsen still pitching? Holy fuck. Who's up now? Wagner? York ain't even in the game. Oh, Torque. Yeah, I got you. Oh, yeah, I'll be watching through the bottom of the 7th at the very least, but at this rate, I'm not going to watch a blowout. 5-1, runner at first, 2 away. Gets any worse, I don't feel like watching that dog shit. Yeah, the people that were dead silent until literally 10 seconds ago, Tom. It is what it is, Tom. We know how it goes. Ends. Oh, boy, they're bringing in ends. Well, you guys are going to score a lot of runs in the next few innings. It's going to be crazy. Enjoy the free W. We've given up this game. We've officially surrendered. We're bringing in our surrender pitcher. And by the way, if you don't think this team does that, they 100% do that. They have a philosophy of just blowing games away and giving up. Why? I don't know. What's up, Amir? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, hypersonic, not great. I don't know. We suck, Amir. That's what happened. Theoretically, it's only a 4-run game. That's not that many runs. A lot of people are acting like there's no shot that the Tigers can come back in this game. It would be very, very funny if flipped. NC Fire, is the season over soon? You don't want to be the hottest team in baseball in July. That's one fact in baseball. This is the wrong time of year to be the hottest team in the league. What's up, Noriel? Just as a heads up, we were like 25 games under 500 at this point last year. Everybody calm down. It's July 24th. We have like 3 months of baseball left. They're having a good June and July, the 2 worst months to be the best team in baseball because you still got August and September to go. Yeah, I mean, they're playing great, but like, again, do you want to be the hottest team in the league in June and July? Maybe. But like, do you see the Dodgers panicking about the way they played the last 2 months? The Astro, like, none of the good teams have been good the last 2 months, but they're still up there. It's nothing really to panic about. This is the time of year when certain teams play really good because they're playing extremely hard. They finally get the third out. Blue Jays do their damage. It's 5-1. You don't want to flame out. Right, NC Fire. No team has ever had a bad run in the middle of a season before. You know, the Guardians last year, for example, finished 92-69. Do you know that they had about the same record as us when they suddenly went into free fall mode and they still were just fine? Yeah, I mean, like, we're still 17 games over 5. I mean, like, I mean, you can. I guess NC Fire. I don't know why you're talking shit. I'm being nothing but kind to your team. Why are you talking shit, NC Fire? What's up your faggot ass? I don't really play games with people like you. Well, why are you talking shit the way you are? You mean the team with the best record in baseball since last August? Yeah, we're talking about the Tigers. Yeah, what about them? The team that was the first to 60 wins, the team that's been the best team in baseball prior to like 2 weeks ago because we went into our first slump. Do you know prior to this point in this season, we didn't have more than a 4-game losing streak? Careful who you talk, what team you're talking about. Once we're not shitty anymore, we're a better team than you guys are. You like them apples? Like we are. Fundamentally, we're better at like every aspect of the game than you guys. We're just in a slump right now. There's a reason we were like 8 games ahead of the rest of the American League before we decided to play like shit. I mean, theoretically, you guys got hot in June and July. Congratulations. Yeah, fan bases are part of the team, Elijah. Are you not a fan of your fan base? Do you not consider fans to be a relevant part of a team? Tell me, how do fans? Yeah, no good team's ever lost to a bad team before. 0-2. What's up with Blue Jays fans talk shit? I've been really nice to you guys this entire stream. Yeah, I am part of the team, Elijah. I'm a fan of the team. That's how that works. Yeah, fans are a big part of the team. We give the team money to spend. We give the team the money to sign players. We buy the merchandise to build better stadiums for the team. We help support the team by living in our cities that help build the stadiums. Yeah, you're a part of the team. Yeah, if you're a fan of a team, 100%. Do you not think fan anything matters? Do you think that there's no such thing as like a fan influence on a game? Yeah, fans are a part of the team. Yeah, 100%. Ask anyone who plays for the team, they'll say they are part of the team. It's kind of retarded. Otherwise, I'm surprised the Blue Jays have any fans. The only reason you guys do is because you're the team of Toronto. If you were in America, if you were a team in America, nobody would care about you if you were Buffalo's team. Besides, you're not even an American team. No one gives a fuck about your stupid little team. You guys are going to lose again in the playoffs. When was the last time you guys have won an actual playoff game? I didn't start this, Jason. This Toronto fan started it for no fucking reason. I was nothing but polite to you people. Yeah, I care. My team's not good at baseball right now, and I care about my team winning. Yeah. I didn't say anything rude to any of you until you started it with me. Remember that. Don't fucking bitch at me because they started and they wanted to have a problem when I was nothing but polite to you people. You guys haven't done shit. Have you guys even won a playoff series since 92? Like, genuinely, have you won a playoff series since 92? I know Minnesota hadn't since like 2003, but have you all won anything? Like, did you win those playoff games with Jose Bautista and all them, or did you lose that series? Like, did you actually lose all those series, like in the ALDS every single time? Did you make it to the ALCS with during the Jose Bautista era? I can't remember. I don't think you did. You didn't go to the World Series, that's for damn sure. So I know unless you're over 30, most of you have never seen your team win a World Series, just like I haven't seen my team win a World Series. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking shit about. None of you, probably if you're over 30, have ever seen your team play for a World Series. At least I've seen it twice. What have you seen your team do except lose in the playoffs every single year? So don't talk shit to me. Please don't, because I like the Blue Jays. I like you guys as a fan base. I don't know why that idiot had to run his mouth and ruin what was a peaceful stream. I think it's cool that you guys are having a great year. I'm rooting for you guys if my team doesn't wind up making it very far in the playoffs. Don't know why you had to make it negative. Yeah, NC Fire, Jason, suck a dick from the back, dude. No, it was all of them. It's all you guys. You guys expect me to sit here and fillet the Toronto Blue Jays. This is a Tigers fucking channel, not a fucking Blue Jays channel. I'm going to be a little mean about it if I see people getting a little mouthy about my team. Am I just supposed to sit here and let you guys talk shit about my team repeatedly, by the way? All of you guys are talking shit about my team right now, saying we're going to miss the playoffs. The season's over. We're in free fall. It's getting a little annoying. If you're not a Tigers fan, I genuinely don't want to hear you shit talk my baseball team. So I'm going to shit talk your team back. That's completely fair. Now I'm going to be rooting on your team's downfall the rest of the season. Suck a dick too, Jansen. Torkelson pops out, top of the 7th coming up. What are you going to do about it? Call me a keyboard. What the fuck are you going to do about it? Just call the game. I'm 400 pounds and I can't walk. Call the game, little boy. Fuck you. No, you are. You guys don't know. Like, most of you guys are retarded because our team, we're the only team in baseball to ever have a slump? Question. Are we the only team in baseball to ever slump? Answer the fucking question. How many games in a row did the Dodgers lose? Were you guys saying the Dodgers season's over when they lost 10 in a row? Like 7 of them to the Brewers? Is the Dodgers season over? Answer the question. The Dodgers have lost just as much as the Tigers. Are you guys going and saying the Dodgers season's over? Question. Are you going to answer my question, or is it just the Tigers season's over because the Tigers are the only team in MLB history to ever be bad? Go. Why is it the Tigers? Yeah, so do actually the Tigers have 6 all-star players. Question. Yeah, I know, Tiggy. They don't understand what I'm trying to say though. Every team goes through slumps. Do you know prior to this streak for the Tigers here, the longest losing streak they had all year was 3 games? They hadn't lost 4 in a row until literally the All-Star break. Do you understand? Oh, your chat was by. I don't know why. You must have said some wild shit. Get it? Do you see why are we doing this to a team that's been good all year? That's having a slump. How come do you guys think the same? Is the Dodgers season over because they have the same losing streak we do right now? Tell me, is it? Is the Dodgers season over? Do you know the Dodgers? I think they were losing games to the fucking Twins. We're slumping. We're having a bad run. Who cares? It's late July. By the way, the only time you want to be hot is about the middle of August to the end of the season. That's when you want your team playing really good ball. Fuck it, 500 ball to that point would be just fine. Who gives a fuck? We'll be fucking 15 games over 500 and about 6 or 7 games up in the division by that point. Wow, that's real scary. What's up, Allison? Yeah, it's a long season. Yeah, they're cool. Yeah, the Jays are one of the hottest teams in the league in the month of July. You win a big trophy for that. Anyway, that'll be a double. Yeah, we're going to lose this game. Once again, GG's to the non-annoying Blue Jays fans. Yeah, that was the Tigers for every bit of this season from the middle of May until literally a week ago. So congrats. You know that was the Tigers for all of the season, right? The Tigers were the first team to 30, 40, 50, and 60 wins. You know that, right? Like, you know this, right? You're aware of this, Red? Yeah, of course. He's illiterate. He's an idiot. Who gives a shit? I literally have said the Jays are having a phenomenal year, and I'm rooting for them to play good, Red. This is what the craziest thing about this, Red. I don't know what I got attacked for. I said nothing bad about this team until all of a sudden this NC guy went fucking ballistic on the Tigers and was just like, and then like 4 or 5 other stupid Blue Jays fans started chiming in talking shit. And it was like, I don't know why you're talking shit. I get it. We know our team isn't playing good. Like they were like, you guys aren't even going to make the playoffs sub 500 end. And I was like, you know what? Fuck these idiots. And then I attacked them. No, Jays are having a great season. They're about to be the best, like you just said, they're about to be the best team in baseball. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's awesome. I like to see teams like that weren't expected to have great years suddenly have one, you know? Also, like way back in like May when everybody said you guys were going to be sellers at the deadline because you were a bad team before June started, and through a lot of June, you guys were pretty dog shit. But your season flipped, and you know what I said? I was one of the very first people, one of the very, very, very first people to go, the Blue Jays will not be trading a single player at the deadline because they're going to turn their season around. Look at how good they're playing. They just need some better breaks to go their way. And guess what? I was dead right. I've literally been defending your team to a lot of people for all season long. And now I have to fight against them and say shit I don't even really care about. I don't hate them. No, it's just NC for some reason. Yeah, pretty much, Max. They were just bad last year. And Max even can defend me on the fact that I've been very hot on the Blue Jays all year. So, again, NC, I don't know why you started talking shit, dude. This is a wrong place to talk shit. I like Blue Jays people. Yeah, we're rival fan bases, but it's not a real rivalry. There's more like, damn, that's another run. God damn, we suck, dude. Oh, it's a long slide. Not getting any better. 6-1. Yeah, they're in give up today. They don't give a fuck. Probably the Cubs, I would say. It sucks because all the Tigers' real rivals are National League teams. I guess the White Sox. You guys think you're gonna sell? It's insane how people call for the Blue Jays to trade everyone and clean house. One bad season, now they could make the world. Yeah, I mean they could. Yeah, the AL's wide open, so any team could get really hot and just make a run with the right trade. Raise to raise. Who is chasing the Tigers? I guess the Guardians. Yeah, Tigers should probably just win the division as long as they just like make a move at the deadline that isn't terrible. Yeah, Richard, it'd be nice to get rained out tomorrow. We won't lose that way. Pistons rival Celtics Bulls. Yeah. I think the Tigers is like technically the Pirates and the fucking Blue Jays and like another no out. Great, now we're playing like shit too. You'd only be 7 back. Yeah, now it just stays at 8, which is pretty nice. Oh, Baez. Ball got deflected. If it rains, it pours. Where's your Michael? Yeah, like again, if I'm missing anything anybody says, I'm sorry. The chat's just moving very quick. Yeah, I forgot you guys have Max on the team. Is he doing anything? He's kind of old. Yeah, they Barger's 0 for 2 right now, but I think there's going to be a pitching change. I don't know what's going on. GG, NC. Yeah, no hard feelings. By the way, I don't ban people, by the way. We could all yell and fight with one another, but as long as we don't break the YouTube terms, as long as you guys don't, I don't have to ban you. I can break them like I did a few times. But you guys, I actually have to punish you for like a little bit because I could lose my monetization over the chat stuff. I'll run, but otherwise, I'll never ban people unless you start getting weird and spammy. Then I gotta get. He's not having a good year. I was gonna say he's pretty old. No, he's kind of like a Verlander situation. Let me see. Yeah, we kind of need Carpenter back, Steve. I think we need Scary Carry. I think it's the threat of Carpenter really gives our offense something. When the Pistons lost to the Celtics in the '08 Eastern Conference Finals, I was so sad, and my sister turned the TV on, and I went and shut the. That's a funny D8. Yeah, I mean you should. I mean you should be pissed. That was like the end of the Pistons, basically, and they wouldn't. Then they were. They were basically dog shit until last year. He doesn't have the gas to change. I mean, we need him. He looks okay, just not a lot of gas. I'm guessing. The Blue Jays are up 6-1 and looking to add more, and they just did on I think a home run. Yeah, that's another 3-run shot. Because I fucked your mom, Brosy. That's how I'm a Patriots fan. Oh, it's a triple. No, if you really want to know, the first baseball game I watched was the Tigers, so I became a fan of them. The way I picked my favorite sports teams was I just watched the game, and whoever won the first game I watched, that was the team I liked. So I didn't watch football till 2004, that Super Bowl. It happened to be the Patriots playing the Panthers. So I was like, all right, whichever team wins this game, I'm a fan of. Again, I had just had no interest in football till that point, and I was like, well, it's the Super Bowl about who's playing. I was like, well, I'm going to pick them like I did for the Tigers versus the Mariners, and I'm a Tigers fan because of that. Again, I didn't really care about city stuff when I picked my teams. It's just like the teams I happened to watch win were the Tigers, Pistons, Red Wings, Patriots. And again, I was like fucking 8 when I picked my favorite teams. So no, Brosy, I don't know why I said that. I was uncalled for. I would be a Panthers fan to this day. I still have a soft spot for Carolina. Like I root for I don't mind Carolina. Like I don't hate them. But I'm also old enough to remember Jay's back-to-back wins, but remember a dominant Tigers team in '84. Yeah, I wish I could have watched the '84 Tigers. Then I'd have the Super Bowl or the World Series to enjoy. Jackson Holiday, he's having a good year. That's good. With the 14-game lead we had 2 weeks ago, things are getting boring. Yeah, Richard, exactly. Now it's a little bit more exciting. Just happy that Jay's. Yeah, you guys are having a great year, keeping the Yankees down, which is great. Yeah, Americans can suck. They're aggressive people. Maybe. It would be funny if it was the Wings, even though like they're the last team to make the playoffs. No, I'm not saying you're mean. I wasn't saying that. You watched the Eagles and became a fan. Fair enough. He's a bullpen guy now. That's all right. I mean, that's what happens with older pitchers. Eventually, you got to push them out to the pen. Yeah, this game's about cooked everybody. Yeah, I can't believe it, and a lot of people here hanging out. Appreciate it. Unfortunately, we're just getting smoked on. Yeah, we're just not playing good. And that'll finally put the inning to an end, but it's game over already. But hey, let's see if the Tigers show a little life here. It's 9-1. GG's, by the way, if you're a Jays fan and not one of the lame ones like NC. No, I think a lot of the people here, Owen, are rooting for the Blue Jays. You saw the '84 series. Tigers just rolled on. Tigers were unstoppable in '84. Yeah, I try to do all the Tigers games. But like next week, I have to miss next week because I'm getting some surgery done. I don't think you guys will trade Barger. No, you guys are fine. You guys are fine. Don't apologize. I think I was, it's mainly just frustration. I appreciate that, man. You're very, very kind. Thank you for the donation. You're too kind, my friend. Too kind. But yeah, no. Sorry, yelling at everybody. By the way, we can get testy, we can get fiery at each other, but you know, it's all out fun. Uh, wait, Stevie, you're from Canada. Oh, okay, you're making a joke. Hey, where's Steve? Yeah, who knows? Hopefully, we can at least get something going here in the bottom of the seventh. Lauer's still pitching. No, I have fun. I enjoy getting in arguments with people. Fun. Living life without emotions is boring as shit. The American news outlets want him bad, just like they want McDavid. Oh, Barger. Yeah, I mean they think that. Well, I mean I don't think they realize how good you guys are. So I think you're going to be trading. Goose Gossage was the pitcher against Gibson, who ironically did the same thing as a Dodger. Yeah, I was gonna say it was. I remember it was Goose that threw the pitch. 0-2. Expos fan that got screwed by the lockout. Then we lost the team. Yeah, I was gonna say they became the Nationals and whatnot. Turn there's 3 weed shops within 50. Yeah, it's the same in Michigan. With it by my house, there's probably like 6 or 7 dispensaries within like a 20-minute drive. So too. And Green strikes out, 1 away. Everyone knows the Blue Jays won them back to back. You're welcome, by the way, because we gave you Jack Morris. No, I think he became a twin. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some more soda. I'll be right back. Yeah, Michigan's just full of it. Michigan's weed shop is, or Michigan's marijuana business is like, it's never been cheaper to like buy stuff, but it's also like the worst. Like it's like in not a good shape, the weed industry. No, I'll always root for the Tigers. Dude, listen, I streamed every game basically when the Tigers lost 117 games, or however many we lost in 2019. Like I'm not a bandwagon fan by any means with this team. That's why I get really fired. Like I'll yell at our own fan base. By the way, if ever, anyone who watches this channel can regularly confirm, I'll yell at Tigers fans if they get too negative about the Tigers. Genuine, I'll bitch at. Like I've yelled and fought with people who root for the same team as me because I don't let them like talk shit on my team. I get really defensive on this team. Back in 2020 and 2019, I was telling people, I'm like, listen, we shouldn't talk shit about these rookies we got because in a couple years we'll be really good. And it was the most insane shit I ever had to deal with. I have to take days off sometimes because I get real pissy about people getting too negative. Right now, there's not much I can say to defend them because it's like we know they can play better than this. Yeah, you should start a channel. Start Jay's channel. Owns a bunch of dispensaries and my other cousins. It's a good thing to own a bunch of dispensaries. They were profitable at one point. Heineman, Wagner, and Luke's due up here in the top of the 8th. Might as well just finish the game. Oilers and Islanders won 4 cups back to back, one after the other. Boring years for everyone else in the NHL. Yeah, it's kind of a similar thing with like Florida. Is a Tigers fan right now, Dave? Not much. We suck. We can't play good right now. Hopefully, we start playing good again, or else this slump is going to suck even more ass, and we're going to have an embarrassing end of the season. No, I don't like cigars. Listen, as long as we can stay in first place and we get back to winning in the next few games, you know, who knows? But it doesn't look good. We're kind of free falling, but hopefully they pick themselves up soon. Hey, Nolan. I'm not a real big fan of cigars. I haven't dodged a single Tigers question. I just, Dave, everything I just said was the answer to your question. What do I have to say as a Tigers fan? I just literally everything I just said, like that 20-second rant that I did was an answer to your question. That's what I have to say. We'll be fine. They'll get going. I'm not too super worried. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, we get to see that guy debut now. Pretty cool. Hopefully he does good. Hey, bro, I don't know if you realize this, God of COD, but you have like gay porn in your name. I don't know if you realize like what COD means, but it's like I'm pretty sure it's just gay porn. Like COD, I'm pretty sure is like street for COD is just like street slang for like two dudes butt fucking in a tent. Yeah, isn't that just like gay porn? Like a gay porn series? Call of Duty? And you're the god of gay porn? It's a weird thing to call yourself, the god of gay porn games. I don't even know why I'm doing that. That's a shitty back and forth. I'm sorry, that sucked. I know what COD stands for, dude. I'm a fucking retard. Ah, you can't steal my joke. Hartley can hit. Ah, that's pretty good speed. We got one out. Both those numbers are the matter coming out of the All-Star. Actually, no, it's not. Coming out of the All-Star break is not key. Actually, the first 2 weeks of the out of the All-Star breaks have historically been some of the weirdest times in Major League Baseball history. Yeah, for sure. Nice. Yeah, again, I don't know why Toronto fans are talking shit when I've been nothing but pleasant about your baseball team. You better hope you actually pull your sweep off. I don't know why you're talking shit again, Dave. Yeah, we know you're winning the game. That's been well established. I've already, when you guys went up 5-1, I said, "Oh, this game's over," and said, "Good game," and accepted the defeat of this game. Did, I don't. Do you have like a weird inferiority complex, Dave? Are you okay, buddy? Like, are you Toronto fans that are talking shit? Do you guys like need to talk shit to feel superior to people? Like genuinely, like, yeah, we know we're losing. We know we haven't been playing good. Like, what do you think you're like telling anything that's revelationary? Like, I don't understand where this animosity is coming from when I've been nothing but like chill and pretty pleasant about this game. And you guys are up 11-1. Nice. So I'm a loser. You're the one who's like talking shit on YouTube because I'm a fan of a different team than you. How does that make me a loser? You need to answer that question, by the way, because I root for another team, Ron, that's infinitely more successful than your team in every single aspect. I like baseball history, team history, relevance to the sport. I mean, I don't, I don't understand where the animosity's coming from today. From you, from Dave, from NC Fire. Why are you guys so insecure about everything? What's up with you guys? You guys know you won, like in the 5th inning or in the 6th inning. Like it was game over. No one's giving you any shit or any problems. What's up your buttholes? You guys got like weird metal Canadian butt plugs in or something, and you're just grouchy because of it? Did an American man fuck your wife better than you could? It's understandable if so. No, you're being shit talk. Supporting your team is one thing, but you're being just nasty for no reason to me and other Tigers fans. You can shit talk the Tigers, but you're being weird to Tigers fans in general, which is kind of weird. You're not just supporting. No. None of us are angry. Yeah, Dave, we've already acknowledged that you guys won and won big. By the way, why are you guys so angry about winning? You guys seem upset that you're winning, and we're not. Like, how are we supposed to be crying? Like, what reaction are you looking for? Like, tell us, what reaction are you looking for from us? Like, are we supposed to be sad? What are you guys upset about winning for? You guys seem mad that you're winning. Why are you mad? You're winning. Be happy. Are you guys not happy that you're winning? Are you mad? What are you upset about? You guys seem very pissy, by the way. I don't know, Christopher. A bunch of Blue Jays fans are mad that they're up 11-1 for some reason. You're not welcome in our country, Dave. Stay in Canada. What? Are you guys upset? Yeah, big money. I don't understand what. No, you're not. You're not happy, NC. Dave, you aren't happy either. Why are you guys mad that you guys are winning? Can you answer my question? You're like talking shit. You're like really pissy. You're like aggressive because you're winning. Like, why are you so mad? You're blowing a team out. What's up your butts? Go ahead. Why aren't you answering the question? Like, no one was ever once mean to a single one of you guys in this chat. Nobody here was ever once like nasty to any of you. We were pretty chill, like with you the whole stream, and then you guys just got real nasty because you're winning. What are you mad about? Genuinely, like what's up your ass, NC? Do you have like a weird inferiority complex where you can't accept that you're having a good season and nobody here was ever once negative to you? I said, hey, yeah, we lost, congrats. And then you got really pissed off and got shittier and shittier and shittier. Like, what's up your ass? Are you gay? Like, is there something up there? If you're gay, I apologize, but like, you know, are you being played like a puppet right now? Is that what you're pissy about? Some big strong American got his fucking whole fucking arm up your ass, making you go like this, and you're like, we're winning, man. So like, what? Why aren't you answering my question? Why are you so mad about winning? You too, Dave. Why are you so pissy about having a victory here today? I want you guys to answer my questions about why you're so mad about winning. I guess you're not going to. I'm going to go get some more pop, and if you don't answer my question, I'm probably going to ban you from the channel. Because you're just kind of spamming bullshit now and not answering my question. You're probably not even a real person. Big money, no, yeah, big money. We're both, yeah. I don't know why they're acting like this. Yeah, I didn't vote for him, so I don't. Who cares? And hopefully they throw his ass in prison if they could prove some shit. But Yeah, the Tigers were never going to win the World Series this year, LTS. At least my anyway. Oh, so it's way deeper than baseball. You guys are just like weird Canadian nationalists who have like a problem with Americans in general. See, this has nothing to do with baseball. You see how quickly I weeded that out, everybody? Look at this. NC and Dave it has nothing to do with baseball. They're weird about fucking politics. Once again, I knew they were pissy about something, and I'm fucking really good at weeding this out of people. Told you. Again, I know exactly what they were. Again, weaseled it right out of these fucking losers. I've already been asking you the entire time about how I feel. I've literally been saying you guys are pissy little losers about something. Why are you so mad about winning? And then you would have avoided that question. Now you finally just revealed it's because you hate America. Quit watching our sport, then, you fucking loser. Come do something to our country about it. I dare you to. Yeah, you guys are such a good country because we fucking pay for your fucking military defense. If you guys had to pay for yourself to shut up, you fucking losers. Dude, your country blows ass. How about you guys declare independence from the state of from England? I literally don't listen to countries that are cucks to a crown. Blah blah blah. You're the cuck to a crown. Blah blah blah. You're a cuck to the crown. Blah blah blah. You're a cuck to a king. Blah blah blah. You're a cuck to a king. Your country's a cuck to a king. You're a cuck country that still worships a king. Shut the fuck up. Have a revolution. You can literally just sign up. You don't even have to go to war now to become independent. You could just sign. You could just ask and they'll do it. You giant fucking pussies. Become your own country first and then talk shit. Listen, I don't care what any British person has to say to me. Canada's not even a real country. You're a British Commonwealth. Shut your mouth. Shut your stupid fucking British mouth. You're fucking, so is your royal family. What's up with your royal family fucking kids too? Your fucking king is a diddler. Your princes are diddlers. The whole royal family's a bunch of diddlers. What? Oh, I'm sorry. You don't even have a country. Your country is ruled by a bunch of British people and your fucking people are diddlers. And that's why you have a fucking inferiority complex, because you want your country to declare independence from England, but you're too afraid to. But you see, Americans did it. Fuck you. Declare independence, pussy, and then talk shit. You guys literally, what are you saying? Oh, Canada. You should be saying God save the king. You're not an independent country. You're literally still a commonwealth of the United Kingdom. You're not independent, Dave. Not even in the slightest is Canada an independent country. Not even in your funniest dreams. You guys are loyal to the king. God Save the King is your country's actual anthem. By the way, I like most Canadians, just not these two guys. Fuck these two guys. Yeah, you guys have a royal family. What are you guys talking shit? Have them are rapists too. The baseball game ended, Vincent, pretty much. Like, they won. They've already won this game. That's why this is broken down into nonsense. Yeah, you guys burnt the White House down. England did, not Canada. Again, once you guys have a real country, we can talk about politics. But until you guys have an actual country, I don't care about anything a Canadian has to tell me about my country. You guys don't even have a real country. It's a fucking commonwealth, just like Australia. It's not real. I don't care about it. Hopefully, Ontario declares independence and starts the actual first Canada. I hope Ontario does that, by the way. I'm very pro what Ontario wants to do. Yeah, I apologize to most Canadians, but again, you're not actually a country. No offense. I mean, you're not. You're a commonwealth. Yeah, Quebec should declare independence from England and then actually become a country, and then it can inspire the cities around the states around it to actually become an independent country. It's Quebec. Sorry, yeah, sorry. I'm so sorry. Quebec, yeah. I hope you guys declare independence. That's literally it. That's my only beef with Canada is the fact that they're still weirdly loyal to the king shit. I don't like that. Other than that, I love Canada. It's a great country. I like Canada. I just hope that you guys one day declare your independence from England. That's literally my only beef with that country, like at all. I like everything else about Canada except the fact that they got the royal family thing. I'm like, well, fuck that. Yeah, like, yeah. I mean, I mean, what's wrong? What's wrong that I said, Timothy? That you mean they're not like they're not royal. They're not like a Commonwealth to England still. No, I don't hate Canada. I'm talking shit to two specific guys, and I know I'm pissing them off because they're very Canadian and they were being very nationalistic towards us. Now, again, I'm allowed to talk shit back to people. I don't have to take their shit, by the way. I don't have to do that. The baseball game's over. We lost 11-1. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do here. Probably a lot smarter than you are. Literally, I didn't start any of this, by the way. No, I'm not going to apologize when they started it. I don't believe in apologizing for defending myself. I also don't believe in apologizing for what I say to people unless I feel like I should and I don't. Hell no. Why would I apologize? I didn't start any of this. Literally, not a single one of this was started by me. Not a single bit of this problem was started by me. Dave, here is the issue. What do I do other than bullshit? I fuck your mom, Dave. That's what I do for a living. She pays quite well. But it's in Canadian funky dollars. Have a good night, NC. Hopefully you have a good night, buddy. Well, they're attacking my whole country. I give people back what they put out in the world. That's how things work. If you put negative out there, you get negative towards you, you know? Again, if it's not directed at you, don't take it personally. If you're not one of the people that I'm describing, don't feel bad about it. If you're someone who wants Canadian independence, like you're not an idiot. I don't think anything bad of you. You should want that. Yeah, slow burner, it's not it happens. Cole Keith flies out one away. You're literally you're literally British property. Thoughts on Epstein? I don't know. Didn't he die? It's very funny that Trump and them are like trying to cover that up for some reason, even though they ran on exposing the whole thing. That'd be a base hit for Baez. 2 on, 1 out. You're boring now, Dave. Hey, what's up, Daniel? How's it going, buddy? If you guys can see, Dave is the real problem of the stream here. Not really. Unless they're you guys are countries, but you're not like real places. You're just like kind of like pretend lands. You know, like all you gotta do is ask, and the British government will let you be independent from the fucking Commonwealth of England. You don't even gotta fight a war anymore. You just ask and they give it to you. I don't know why you just don't do that. I don't know why you need the symbolic hand of Britain holding your dicks. It's weird. Your country's literally like, you guys know, like, do you not know how like cucked your country is to like England? Do you not realize, like, you guys are property still? Y'all are owned by the English government still. You know that, right? Like, don't you guys like still like do like all of the British stuff? Like the king shows up and it's a big deal. Like you guys have like all those weird. I mean, I guess you guys could. You know, you could be independent and still do all that weird fucking worship of the king for some reason. That'd be even like that would be even weirder if you did that and just because you really enjoy like the royalty to like the loyalty to the king. No, Brosy, I didn't start any of the making fun of anything. It started because of two Canadians who were very pissy. No, we don't have a king. We have a. The game's over. It's literally 11-2. It's 11-1. What game is left to call? By the way, this all started because of Dave and NC being pissy. Not really. You didn't call me out on anything. You guys are mad that you're winning in baseball. By the way, this all started because these guys are in a bad mood that they're winning in baseball. Yeah, Kerrigan needs to come back from injury at this point. Genuinely confused. Again, this all of this bad blood started because Dave and NC Fire are in a bad mood because they're winning. Yeah, you guys are doing great. Congratulations. I'm glad for you. You are literally mad that you're winning. Everyone else here, because you guys, what other reason why'd you guys come in a bad mood? Yeah, we NC Fire. We know you're in a bad mood for winning, and it has nothing to do with the bet. You just don't like Americans, and it's very strange why you guys brought that energy into the stream. Why did these people come in talking shit about everything not to do with baseball? Again, am I just supposed question, slow burner, am I supposed to just sit here and let these two idiots talk shit all night at me? Yeah, exactly. So why the hell would I let them come in here, talk shit about being angry? Like they're literally talking shit like while up 5-1, they start talking crazy shit. It's like that's fine, it's whatever. Then it becomes like 9-1, and they like up it up to like really, really aggressive shit talking, and it's like, wait a minute, why is this like hateful now? Like this isn't just like, haha, we're winning, we're kicking your ass. It's like, no, it's like aggressive shit talking. So it's like, why are you so angry about winning all of a sudden? No one here has denied that like you guys won this game or like gave you any shit. We were like, oh, this is fun. Like nobody was being mad. No, nobody talked any shit about you guys till you guys started it. Yeah, say you guys are doing great. And again, I don't know why the fuck any problem started, but again, once again, I don't start problems with people. I will talk shit back 100% of the time. Anyone who watches this channel knows how this goes. I don't start the problems here. I never have, never will. But if somebody comes at me and starts running their mouth at me, oh, I'm 100% going to throw it back the entire stream. Is that a MAGA hat in the background? Where? What red hat do you see, you fucking blind bitch? Where? Is that a mega hat in the background? Aren't you the kid that who came in and said, I'm more liberal than both of you fucking losers. I guarantee that I'm more liberal than the both of you fucking losers. Like, I'm far more liberal than both of you guys. It's literally a Patriots jersey, like a New England Patriots jersey. What's up, Fernando? Fernando, they think I'm a MAGA guy. This is hilarious, dog. What? No. You guys got the wrong guy. The whole MAGA thing is the funniest fucking thing in the world to accuse somebody of me of being. Again, I'm far more to the left of any of you, probably. Like any one of you in here, I'm far more left than you. Yeah, I'm far more left than all of you. No, I don't like Antifa either. No, there's no MAGA hat. I don't fuck with any of that. No, they were asking if I'm a MAGA person. No, I'm very left. I'm a lib. Again, I have no problem with the people of Canada, just these two guys. And I'm going to talk shit back to people. Again, Fernando, they don't understand how this works. They think I'm like super aggressive and like starting the problems. I've never started any problems. They don't know how it works here. I don't aggressively go out of my way to attack people. I only respond to what you bring to me. Again, if this was just baseball, we'd be talking baseball. I don't fucking do these things. I bring you back what you bring to me. 100% of the time, always will, always have been. That's how this channel works. Yeah, and again, the baseball is over. You know what I mean? That's exactly, Christopher. And the only reason this is going as far as it has is because it's 11-1. Otherwise, I would have ended this stream in the 7th inning. I appreciate you watching, Lancer. No one's gonna get banned. No one's being too crazy. I haven't seen the new South Park yet, but I know all about it. It's been pretty crazy. I've had a busy day, so I've been able to watch it. All right, let's take the temperature down like 200 degrees here. All right, everybody, let's all calm down a little bit now. We were having some fun. I think we all should take a deep breath. That's another hit. God damn it. Yeah, B Major, it hasn't been a great game. Once again, great game to you Blue Jays fans. You guys kicked the shit out of us. We need pitching. We need bats more than anything. Like, we're out Kerry Carpenter and the entire offense implodes. We don't really have a good right-handed power bat right now because Torque's super inconsistent. Have a good night, Nolan. Yeah, you know, an NC Fire. The fantasy draft will be right before the season starts, like usual, Fernando. Listen, NC Fire, I don't like getting rid of people, but you need to chill out, dude. I'm done with this. 5 minutes, dog. Come back in 5 minutes. Chill the fuck out. Let's everyone take a breath. I'm gonna start timing people out now if you're gonna be shitty still. We were let's just exactly, Lancer, that's how I am too. That's why I don't understand. Like, I have a policy here of not doing this because I know how it devolves and I don't like the devolution. So again, I prefer things to just stay respectful between the fan bases. This game sucked. And again, I understand talking shit after a team plays bad, but like, keep it like, don't make it weird. Like there's no reason to get too aggressive about beating up on a team that's clearly in a slump. It's like, yeah, we get it. We know we're losing. And again, talking shit is fine, but like when we clearly are acknowledging that, there's no reason to keep escalating it. Like, why won't you guys admit? It's like, everyone here said we sucked. I don't know what you guys wanted more. Yeah, it was a fun. It was fun. All right, Dave. Listen, buddy. You can take a 5 minute timeout too. Looks like you're way too politics. You can get 10 minutes. Just mainly, Dave, because you're annoying. You can get 10 minutes for sure, Lancer. I'll be live tomorrow. Been quite a stream here tonight. Sorry to everybody, by the way, if anything was offensively said or you feel a type of way. Just know that it was just mostly banter back and forth between a bunch of people who were a bit pissy with one another. Torkelson, Green, and Veerling. I'd imagine that a lot of interactions between a lot of Canadians and Americans tend to boil up nowadays. I don't know, Fernando. They just started doing that. Naylor got traded to the Mariners. Really? Like Josh Naylor just got traded? I don't want to do that, B major. I don't like doing that. Misspelled. I like misspelled words too. They're fun. Again, I don't like to leave on bad terms with people. Just need Veerling to get the ball for us. Hopefully you can get it. What happens in a baseball whenever a team... Vic, I hope the Tigers lose a game or win tomorrow. Hopefully we figure it out. God, we've sucked lately. Naylor to the Mariners. Yeah, somebody just said that too. By the way, I do know that I was wrong about the whole Canadian King thing. I always remember that, like, I'm like, oh shit, that's not true. I'm just gonna keep running with it. Because what it does, as somebody pointed out, it is great rage bait to just scream that at Canadian people because it does actually get them really pissy about the King shit. Yeah, I know I was wrong about that. By the way, I hope you guys know I knew I was dead wrong about that. So I know you guys are like an independent country, but at some point, I also just know that it triggers the fuck out of people, to just say that repeatedly at people. So again, the Alberta chat. Well, I would imagine it's probably friendly for all the Canadians. Jake Rogers should be starting pitcher, probably. What's up, Kooks? Yeah, they killed us, Kooks. Yeah, as long as we win 1 or 2, it'll be fine. We got Scooball coming. Yeah, no, it's fine. I don't even like Trump. No, hell no, Van. I know how to try. I know how to fuck with people. Yeah, I was baiting people into fucking getting pissy. It's the same reason that like people would tell like Americans, "But you guys are a fucking bunch of MAGA chuds." It's like, well, that's not true. I don't even like that shit. But like for the same, and I think we just homered. Hell yeah! Look at that, a homer by Torque. Bang! Chris Paul hits a 3, only down by 42. Yeah, it's just banter at the end of the day. Yeah. It's by the way, if you ever want to rage bait a bunch of Canadians, just start talking about how they're about the royal family and stuff. They get really, it's a really complicated situation. But yeah, they signed like somebody pointed out, I think in like 82 or something, sometime after the wars, they got independence. Yeah, we had a home run. We're only down by 9 now. Yeah, we probably could win the Scooball game coming up this series. So like at least we'll get one. And that's it. 82 is when it happened. I was gonna say I thought it was around then. I don't know about Australia. I think they might still be like dependent, but I'm not I won't swear to that. I don't know Australia at all. Hey, that'll be a hit. Look at that. Tigers coming back. Another guy gets on. Look at Riley Green, 2-hit game. Big time, big time. Oh yeah, tomorrow's Christmas in July Day. Tigers will be winning big tomorrow. We'll get our gift tomorrow is good baseball. Yeah, I guess Naylor went to Seattle. It's the bottom of the ninth. This game has effectively been over. It's 11-2. That's why I haven't really said much about it, you know. But hey, maybe you never know. Maybe a 12-run comeback we win, maybe we need an 11-run comeback. Never know. We're a pretty streaky little team. Oh shit, that'll be a one-out single. First and third now. Tigers suddenly coming back here. Look out, boys. America did fail at capturing Quebec in 1775. Yeah, I'd imagine. Probably. They weren't much of a country back at that point. It was kind of still a ragtag group of ideas, really. And then they got their White House burned down in, like 1812. And then America's been pretty solid since. Maybe Perez hits a 3-run shot and suddenly this game's a little bit more interesting. Now, the only funniest way that this game could end is if the Tigers win some. Again, it's not going to happen. But if the Tigers do win this game, do you know how much shit you people from Canada would have to like eat? You guys would be like, I would leave. I would just straight up never come back to that channel. I'd be like, I have to never come back to that place. Why? Fucking the shit I was saying to that guy. All right, we score another run. It's 11-3. Getting a little nervous, huh? Dude, the line is probably minus 40,000 or some crazy shit, or plus 40,000 for the Tigers. No, the game's over, dude. Yeah, no, I know that game's over. You might throw $10. I mean, maybe. I wouldn't. One on, one out. Runner at second. 11-3 is the score. Dingler 2-run homer would be great. Yeah, it doesn't look as bad now. we only gave up 50. I mean, we almost have 10 hits too now. It's looking pretty good. Base hit here and a home run or something. Game don't look so bad. 6-11, 11-6. Detroit needs to go get both bat and arm. It's a pop out basically. 2 away. Yeah, just save your money, man. This game's cooked. Yeah, Boston probably won't be doing much trading. There's not going to be a ton of teams. Like Pirates are probably going to be trading. Diamondbacks are kind of like still on the list of teams that'll probably trade. Yeah, NC, you're just an angry. See what I mean? NC's just angry. His team wins. I don't want to deal with that guy. Let's get out of here, buddy. Yeah, I'm doing great, Nathan. I always want to go Nathaniel, but yeah, I'm doing good, man. How you do? Hopefully you're good. Georgia the State was a Pinot. Yeah, it was. Yeah, there's a lot of that in the United States. I show speeds in the crowd. Yeah, he's from Detroit or like the area. Hopefully, Vic. Hopefully, we can win tomorrow. I can't wait to see. Yeah, the umpire scorecard's gonna suck ass for us today. 11-4. Are you getting nervous, Toronto? Baez 2-run homer. All of a sudden, it's 11-6. Nervous? He's from Ohio. I always thought he was from Michigan, but I guess I'm wrong. Yeah, hopefully we can win. Oh, it's Jake Rogers. Ah. Rake Jocker's appearance. Overlooks cashed. Yeah, it's like 15-run game. I'd imagine the over been hit. They probably got their bad pitcher in who comes in when they're up 10 runs. 1-2. Yeah, I was gonna say he was in the Royal Rumble or whatever. He does wrestling stuff. He appears anyway. I mean, that would make. That's the end of the game. Well, GG Toronto fans. That'll end the game. Tigers lose again. Their fucking losing continues. Hopefully tomorrow we play a lot better. Hopefully we can put forward a better game. Yeah, GG. Blue Jays fan. No, you're fine. You guys are good. You guys are fine. I don't take things personally. 1644. Yeah, not great. Not good at all. Hopefully tomorrow we play a lot better. GG to the Blue Jays. Smoke this again. Let's see what we got tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be live for this. I should be live for all these games. I don't see why I wouldn't be. And again, I pretty much am missing all of next week because I'm having some. The best part was the argument part. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Damn, we have 63. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for a fun stream tonight. I appreciate you all. Pop, sorry once again to anyone that I may have offended or anything with the shit talking. Most of it was just in jest. Hopefully no one takes anything too seriously. This is not a very serious place. You know. Yeah, hopefully again, GG. Nothing personal. I don't hold anything. I don't hold grudges except for that one weird NC guy. He was being strange. Again, it was some dude like that. Again, there's always an energy with people, and like Dave and that NC guy had like weird energy about them. I don't know what the fuck that was. All right. Hopefully we'll see some of y'all tomorrow. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. It's Thursday. I'm off a day always. Yeah, good shit, Slow Burner. Congrats. You guys are, I think, the best team in the league now. Hopefully you can hold on to it. Hopefully you don't start losing like we did. Hopefully the curse doesn't get you. All right. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good Thursday. Have a good Friday tomorrow. Stay cool out there. And yeah, thanks a lot. As always, it's go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, it's always go Tigers. I'm going to get out of here. Tigers get their ass beat once again. And yeah, have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you for a fun-ass stream. Peace. Good night. Go Tigers.